Hello, today I will read Numbers chapter 10. In chapter 9 it was about the God who guided the Israel people in the last part. It was about the Passover and the ones who is not in a journey and don't celebrate and is not celebrating the Passover. Those people should be killed. And after that it was about the cloud above the tabernacle, in which was the presence of the Lord, of the God. And when the cloud was sitting there, the Israelite people stayed, even if a year or more. But if the cloud is raising up and go, or something like that, lifted and go, they should set out and go after the cloud. It was very interesting and very nice because God guided them, and they should be looking at that cloud to see what they should do next. Okay, now let's continue with chapter 10. The Lord said to Moses, "Make 2 trumpets of hammered silver, and use them for calling the community together and for having the camps set out. When both are sounded, the whole community is to assemble before you at the entrance to the tent of meeting. If only one is sounded, the leaders, the heads of the clans of Israel, are to assemble before you. When a trumpet blast is sounded, the tribes camping on the east are to set out. At the sounding of a second blast, the camps on the south are to set out." So at first it was east, but second it was south. The blast will be the signal for setting out. Together the assembly blow the trumpets, but not with the same signal. So a voice or something like that is even the sound of the trumpet. It's like a language, and they should know what they must do and what is happening. The sons of Aaron, the priests, are to blow the trumpets. This is to be a lasting ordinance for you and the generations to come. When you go into battle in your own land against an enemy who is oppressing you, sound a blast on the trumpet. Then you will be remembered by the Lord your God and rescued from your enemies. Also at your time of rejoicing, your appointed feasts and new moon festivals, you are to sound the trumpets over your burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, and they will be a memorial for you before your God. I am the Lord your God." So everything was with music too, which is nice. With the sound of the trumpet, at celebrating it. Everything. I mean, those things. Now it's the next subject. On the 20th day, so first sound of trumpet, so it was about the camping of the east, and second sound the south. The tribes camping. Yeah, but the north and the east, I don't know. Maybe they are separated in east and south. I don't know. On the 20th day of the second month of the second year, the cloud lifted from above the tabernacle of the testimony. Wow. So they stayed almost a year, or I don't know, at Mount Sinai. Then the Israelites set out from the desert of Sinai and traveled from place to place until the cloud came to rest in the desert of Paran. They set out this first time at the Lord's command through Moses. To be a traveler, it's very interesting. And it was very interesting because they set out a long time in Mount Sinai. And when I was in traveling, so I was just going and going and going. I was setting out in Copenhagen, Denmark, for more than 3 days, 4 or 5 days, and yeah, it was a different change because I was used to go and to go and to go, but I became very tired after 54 or 55, 56 days of just, yeah, I'm 54, 53 if we exclude the setting out, but the setting out, it was not exactly setting out because I was moving around all the day in the Copenhagen. Okay, let's continue. On the 20th day, yeah. They set out this first time at the Lord's command through Moses. The divisions of the camp of Judah went first under their standard. In my journey to Ukraine, it was something like setting out in Kyiv, setting out in Odessa, in Mykolaiv, and it was a different journey. But it was not just walking, it was with trains, with autobus, and with cars, and yeah. The divisions of the camp of Judah went first under their standard. Nachshon, son of Aminadab, was in command. Nethanel, son of Nachshon, so son of Aminadab from Judah, was in command. Nethanel, son of Zuar, Nethanel was over the division of the tribe of Issachar, and Eliab, son of Helon, was over the division of the tribe of Zebulun. Then the tabernacle was taken down, and the Gershonites and the Gershon and Merarites who carried it set out. The divisions of the camp of Reuben went next under their standard. Elizur, son of Shedeur, was in command of Shelumiel, son of Zurishaddai, was over the division of the tribe of Simeon. And Eliasaph, son of Deuel, was over the division of the tribe of Gad. Not God, Gad. Then the Kohathites set out. Interesting, because Gershon and Merari it was in the second, and the Kohathites are in the fourth. Carrying the holy things. The tabernacle was to be set up before they arrived. The divisions of the camp of Ephraim went next under their standard. Elishama, son of Amihud, was in command. Ephraim. Gamaliel, son of Pedahzur, was over the division of the tribe of Manasseh. And Abidan, son of Gideon, was over the division of the tribe of Benjamin. Finally, as the rear guard for all the units, the divisions of the camp of Dan, so in the 6th division, Dan set out under their standard. Ahiezer, son of Ammishaddai, was in command. Pagiel, son of Okran, was over the division of the tribe of Asher. And Ahira, son of Enan, was over the division of the tribe of Naphtali. This was the order of march for the Israelite divisions as they set out. Now Moses said to Hobab, son of Reuel the Midianite, Moses' father-in-law, "We are setting out for the place about which the Lord said, I will give it to you. Come with us and we will treat you well, for the Lord has promised good things to Israel." He answered, "No, I will not go. I am going back to my own land and my own people." But Moses said, "Please do not leave us. You know where we should camp in the desert, and you can be our eyes. If you come with us, we will share with you whatever good things the Lord gives us." So they set out from the mountain of the Lord and traveled for 3 days. The ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them during those 3 days to find them a place to rest. The cloud of the Lord was over them by day when they set out from the camp. Whenever the ark set out, Moses said, "Rise up, O Lord. Make your enemies be scattered. May your foes flee before you." Your enemies. So even if you are a God people, if you become a foe or an enemy to the Lord, you should be scattered and flee before and flee. I mean to be destroyed. Whenever it came to rest, he said, Return, O Lord, to the countless thousands of Israel. So Moses always said that, and it was nice thing. I mean, God was, God, the cloud, in which was the presence of the Lord, came to rest or set us. He was setting out as he wished, without needing that Moses to say these things. But still, Moses said that, and why not? I mean, to encourage the Lord and the God, or to recognize God, or I even don't know how to say, but it's like an answer that it results that you are listening to God. Okay, that was the chapter. May the God bless me, protect me, and delight me in the next chapter too. And if He wants, you will see me there too. God bless you all, and goodbye.